Long ago, in the land of Tartare, there lived a king like no other. At his side was his lovely wife, Queen Alfetta, and their 3 children. Among the boys were Algersife, the eldest child, and Cambelow, the middle child. The beautiful princess, Canis, was the youngest of the children. Cambuscan had successfully waged war against Russia, and he was in the midst of throwing a grand feast.
Welcome, all of my subjects and honored guests. It has been 20 excellent years since my coronation. This kingdom could have only become as great as the people who composed it. I am blessed to be surrounded by the best.
On this sunlit day of spring, the people feasted in the king's honor. The merriment and festivities continued smoothly until someone came crashing into the ballroom.
Boom! Where is the king? I came bearing gifts.
I am here!
For you, I bring a horse. It will work only with your touch, and will disappear when you do not need it. For your son, the prince, I have a mighty sword, which can inflict incurable wounds. Rather, they are incurable to anyone but the sword's wielder. The blade wielder can also speed up the healing process. Last but not least, I come bearing 2 gifts for the lovely Princess Canis. One, a mirror, which, when spoken to, can answer any questions she may have. The second is a ring, which will allow her to speak all languages.
All of the guests looked in wonder at the mysterious knight. His presence was certainly unexpected. The princess decided to retire to her chamber early.
I would not want to wake up looking disheveled. That would be distasteful.
In the morning, while the servants were busy cleaning up the mess of the feast, Canis went for a walk in the park.
Perhaps I should bring my ring with me. Who knows what strange people I might come across. And perhaps Father will let me take his new horse out for a ride.
Nay!
The grass is especially green today. The gardeners have been tending the land splendidly. I shall bring it to Father's attention.
During Canis's walk, she hears an earth-shattering cry. Up in a tree was a beautiful, exotic falcon, who picked and tore at its own wing.
Dear bird, what causes you to hurt yourself so? No one deserved this sort of torment.
Oh, thank you for catching me, dear. My beloved promised his heart to me for 2 strong years. Alas, a hawk caught his eye, and he left me alone to die.
What a terrible fate! I will tend to your wounds at once.
The falcon's external wounds were grave, and they matched her internal scars. Our dear Canis took the bird home and nursed it back to health. She gave the bird the finest herbs and even asked her brother for his sword to speed up the healing process. Finally, Canis looked to the mirror to inquire about the bird's love struggle.
What should I call you?
Ravenna, my princess.
Mirror, how can Ravenna win back her love? Is it possible?
Ah, princess, it has been far too long. Listen close, I shan't repeat myself. The answer is simple. The male avian is quick to fall in love with a beautiful face. All you must do is show him how your new feathers shine.
New feathers? Ravenna hadn't realized how much Canis's tender care had transformed her already exotic look. The royal herbs and food had given her feathers a radiant glow unlike any other. She was the talk of the kingdom, and the birds flocked from all across the lands just to meet her. However, she had eyes for no one but her own dear falcon. One day, Ravenna took flight to escape her many suitors. She hid in the very tree where Canis had found her. What am I to do? Could it be? Has my love finally returned to me? with her. Rage welled up within Ravenna then. She flew over to meet the two.
Hey, watch it! Can't you see we're sitting here? Oh my gosh, is that Ravenna? Like the Ravenna? I can't believe this is happening to me. Out of my way, oaf! Excuse his terrible manners. I'm like your biggest fan. Ravenna? Oh my, I've heard stories about you. A beautiful goddess that lived in a faraway kingdom. But I did not know that they were speaking of you.
Eros, it's been a while. Perhaps you've forgotten by now, but what you see before you is your own doing. The grief you have left me with caused me a great deal of pain. What did you see in her that you couldn't find in me?
What? It wasn't like that. I love you. I always loved you. I left because I had to. Yeah, that's it. It wasn't my choice at all. But look how beautiful you've become. I'd be willing to take you back in a heartbeat. What did you say? What?
You lie. You leave and you lie. Willing to take me back? In your dreams. You know what? I realize now that I don't know what I ever saw in you. Infatuation is a fool's plaything. I have found my own happiness. I do not need you to fulfill any part of me. Canis has taught me something after all.
What?
No buts. Not now, not ever. You are never to appear in these lands again.
You don't have that power!
Don't I? Try me. And so, Canis was able to help Ravenna learn an important lesson. After spending years hurting over someone who couldn't have cared less about her, Ravenna realized that in life, people and creatures alike must produce their own happiness without expecting anyone to do so for them. And through Canis, she saw that happiness could be shared with honest, reliable souls. Her popularity even allowed her to become the official bird ambassador to the kingdom of Sarai.
Ready for work, 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 work. You see me happy work, 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 work. You see me do me dirt, 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 dirt. There's something about that work, 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 work.
Merriment and festivities continued smoothly until someone came crashing into the ballroom.
What's she doing?
You're the knight.
Oh.
What happened?
Just
Wait, pause. Pause for a second.
She hears an earth-shattering cry. Up in a tree was a beautiful, exotic falcon who picked and tore at its own wing.
Damn bird!
We can continue.
damn that.